Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream. This is the Stellaris stream. I am the Stellaris Community Manager. I keep on forgetting to introduce myself with the title. And I'm joined here by Mr. Freak. Hey, how are you doing?
Hello, how's it going?
Good. And talking titles, Mr. Freak is the Community Ambassador. There you go. Proper introductions done. So, last week you may have noticed that we did not stream. We needed to do some sneaky things. and we did a recording instead. So if you have been watching the Steam sale for Stellaris, you'll have noticed that there is a stream up there which never actually appeared here on Twitch, or on YouTube in fact. But we're going to continue that game. So if you're feeling a little bit lost, I do apologize. But basically, the story thus far is we pre-generated a galaxy, created an empire, let it run in Observer until the War in Heaven kicked off. Because we are playing the Uncharted Frontiers, one of the things introduced with one of the DLCs in that bundle, which is currently available on Steam, was the War in Heaven. And we decided to play that. So there are currently 2 Fallen Empires going at it. Plus there is also a neutral third party, which is the rest of the galaxy. They have joined together in a huge federation.
Sorry.
And Freak is apparently giggling maniacally already. We're not the Crisis Freak, okay? No maniacal giggling.
I mean, you can. It's kind of like a sea of red at this point. We're basically at war with everybody.
Yeah, but hilariously, there is actually no connection between East and West. All of the people of the Eastern half-quadrant? What's a quadrant when it's a half? The Eastern half have to come via the South. So if I just take over the mouse for a second, they basically have to come through here, because you'll notice there are no connections at all across here.
This is one of the galaxy shapes introduced in 3.6. Actually, this is it's a good question. Which one it is? But this is one of the new galaxy shapes, and that's why it's like that. You were talking about it last week, and I was like, yeah, that's really weird that the galaxy generated like that. I'm like, nope, this galaxy is supposed to generate like this. Yeah.
There is in fact just the one crossing, and it is literally this. It's the most important choke point in the entire game, apparently. That one little stretch.
Our Fallen Empire benefactor is getting beat up pretty bad here as well.
Oh, we just need to up our game then. I don't want to be losing my second game live on stream here, Freak.
This is the Materialist Fallen Empire here, and then the Spiritualist Fallen Empire is right here. And as you can see, there's a lot of red and a significant amount of fleet power in our Overlord space. I don't know if it's too late for me to switch sides. But I would
go
really
down
like
to the bitter end.
I would really like to at this point. You notice we're minus 346 minerals here. We're also the month we haven't started playing yet. So once the month ticks over, this was a buy of 350, and I increased it to 550. So once the month ticks over here, our minerals will go positive. And they actually went a good deal positive.
Well, we need to build up a bit of a surplus. We have loads of energy, so you may as well just let it for a bit. Or not. That's fine too. I mean, we are a megacorp. We're going to have loads of energy. That's not hard to regain.
Plus 200, I think, is good. But yeah, we have significant issues. Significant issues to deal with here.
I don't know what you mean. There are no problems. Everything is fine. There's no governor in that sector.
Yeah, I just created that sector. I had an Ogis frontier sector that I didn't realize I had.
Fair enough.
Frantically building, mining, everything.
I still have no chat, by the way. Or is it because the screen's off? Hang on. Nope, the screen's not off. Yeah, because the setup we have here in the streaming booth is I have my computer which we're playing on, which Freak has currently taken over. Then I have the other one where I can see Freak. Hi, Freak. And then we also have the central monitor, which is usually chat. But right now that is just the no HDMI cable. So it looks like the monitor's got disconnected.
No HDMI cable stream?
Yeah, apparently.
Excellent.
I think we have found the missing cable. It was wrapped around the television, apparently.
So Forge Worlds, so they get. I can afford to build this. What can I? Oh, I spent all my money on battleships. It's fine.
You're good. The screen is just under the camera.
Okay.
Still says HDMI.
I think I'm ready to unpause this.
I thought we were ready. Oh, you let the month tick over so you could get the other trades kicking off. Fair enough.
Yeah. I just needed to see what was happening here. Okay.
Aha. I have a chat. Hello, everyone.
So I think we're good here now. We're selling 200 minerals a month. I'm gonna stop that.
No, we were selling 200 alloys.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes, alloy.
And somehow when that happened, we went minus 450 on minerals again. I know.
Just buy more. It's fine. Gonk, hey guys, just picked up Stellaris over the weekend and love it. Sucks so far, but only played one game. Can't wait to start up another. Thank you for this amazing game. You're more than welcome. Glad to hear that you're enjoying it. Also, I can see YouTube chat. Hello, YouTube. And Twitch. I can see Twitch. I mean, I can basically always see Twitch. You're everywhere. You're always watching.
Gonk, I mean, I've been playing this game for 6 years, and I'm still terrible at it. So I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Confirm.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Do they do drops like other games do? Wasn't sure. Looking forward to buying Toxoids. Sounds interesting. No, we don't generally do drops. However, if you have any good ideas for things we could do as drops, do let us know. Because that's always something that we can explore. No promises that we will. But that's always kind of the issue that we come up against is what would we do? Because the problem with drops is it usually takes a significant amount of dev time. And then the question becomes, would you rather have us adding more stuff to the games, or would you rather have drops? I kind of know which side I fall on. Drops, clearly.
We have done drops in the past though for some events, but it's been a while since we've done them.
Yeah, and then I think it was giving away the DLC, which was very generous. Usually drops are like, get an extra avatar, or a new gun skin, or a new portrait surround, or something like that.
Yeah, I don't even remember what it was we gave away. I think it was plantoids or levi or humanoids or something.
Yeah, it
was one of the older ones anyway.
Stellaris is my gateway to the rest of the Paradox games. Now I have thousands of hours in Paradox games, all thanks to Stellaris. Yeah, it is the gateway.
You are so welcome.
Actually, that's kind of curious. So, of you guys who are watching at the moment, what was your gateway into Paradox games? So, Nimbus. I've read it. I passed it. Nimbus, saying it was Stellaris. Mine was Hearts of Iron 3. Yeah, I played EU 3, and then EU 3, and then EU 4, and then everything else.
Mine was, ironically enough, Hearts of Iron 2.
Oh, interesting.
I played thousands of hours of Hearts of Iron 2.
And you've never played HOI 4, have you?
No. I've got about 45 minutes in it. I'm not gonna lie, I did load it up. But yeah, no. And like it was back like when, like I had no idea what Paradox was. It was just like, okay, like hey, look at this World War II game. This is pretty cool. And then I played like thousands of hours of it, and then got hired by Paradox, and then I was like, oh, wait, they make that game too that I played 15 years ago or something.
EU4 Battletech. That's an interesting intro. HOI 3, CK2, Stellaris. Nice. Yeah, so my entry into Grand Strategy, and at the time I wouldn't really have considered Total War Grand Strategy, though nowadays I would. But back then I played a game called Making History, which was a World War II game, but kind of a very simplistic Hearts of Iron. And I basically thought, you know what, I want to play some more of these types of games because they're cool. Making History I've played to death. I want to see what else is out there, and Hearts of Iron 3, I think it just released or something like that, so I switched over. No, HOI 2. I tried HOI 2 and hated it. went back to making history for a while until Hoi 3 was released, watched Ben Magnus play Hoi 3 and then realised how it worked and then started playing myself.
So it's Ben's fault. Is that what you're telling me?
It's entirely Ben's fault. Yep, 100%. Hashtag blame Ben.
Yes. Yeah. That's about it. Wow. They're so they've. It looks like our overlord have beaten back the spiritual
energy,
fleets.
energy, and minerals.
Oh, heavens no.
How did you spend 40k in energy? Oh, it's because you stopped selling fucking alloys.
Stop selling alloys, yeah.
When is there a problem in the Empire and is it related to alloys? If Freak's in charge? Yes.
Well,
so
our stuff will sort itself out here now in a second.
Will. So far Stellaris for me, but I'm eyeing up Surviving the Aftermath. Nice. Play a lot of DayZ, so a zombie Stellaris kind of hybrid baby sounds good to me. Oh, you should have checked out the Darkest Timeline, which is Necroids and all of the evil stuff. And you can basically play as zombies in Stellaris. Brigand's blockade at Arbatreos.
I've never seen this before. Is this new?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Representative of the Ubanic Banking Guild's temporary blockade is now in effect of Arbarius. Processing and transportation of food and minerals through the system are now subject to seizure by external customs and acquisitions officers of the Bemat Thassalacracy. All non-merchant vessels will be turned away or else fired upon. These conditions shall remain in effect until our ECA quotas can be met. Oh, is this related to the fact that we're out of energy? Probably.
We're not out of energy anymore.
We were. It's the situation's still live.
No, this is brigands are the mercenary enclave. Or not the mercenary enclave, the marauders, as far as I know.
But they're not the Ubanic banking guilds. Who are the
No,
Ubanic
that's us.
banking guilds?
We're the Ubanic banking guild.
I'm so used to us playing the Accord. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Stop selling consumer goods because they're minus 200. That'll get us down to minus 100. We're marshalling our fleets here. We're going to go retake all this territory that our overlord lost for us. And our armies are...
Hello, Game Log from Germany. Just want to let you know, thank you for building Stellaris. Please keep up the great work. Thank you.
Well, I will have you know that I built Stellaris single-handedly. And all these programmers that aren't me are actually just a figment of your imagination. No. I've got like 25 devs right now sharpening knives for me as soon as this stream.
Yeah, we just say that there is a Stellaris team just to make Matthew not look as good. Add a little bit of humility. I am worth 25 devs. Yes.
No, my generic response is I'm not a dev. They work too hard for me.
That's why we're streaming it, because they're busy making the game.
Exactly.
It's true.
Yeah, no, it 100% is.
It's 100% true.
Yeah.
So, what's the plan at the moment to retake those territories? Would our fleets actually stand a chance against fallen Empire ones?
No, maybe if we got them all together.
We just lost one, so no.
We just lost what?
We just lost a fleet.
Where?
I don't know, but I just saw it disappear in the outliner.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there was a fleet up here. Where'd it go?
It died. Like, completely. It didn't even try to run away. It's just dead.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's not. You could even say it's double plus on good.
Doesn't sound like something I've said before, but I mean, it's entirely possible that I would say that.
I think that's actually a Quillism from 1984.
We got some serious issues here now.
So building up some new ships and things. Oh, you know what I'm missing? I haven't heard any sound effects. I know I had them for a while. Chat, are you getting sound from the game?
No, that's the Windows settings, I think.
I'm not getting sound, but I didn't have sound last time, so I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Okay, so chat is. Can you just pause for a second because I just want to take control of the mouse so I can check the settings.
Sorry, I unpaused when I meant to pause.
It was enabled in the volume mixer, so I don't know why. The great god in the sky, Nurgle, is coming in to fix everything. Yeah, that's what I just...
Oh, we've unpaused again here, gang.
Okay, so we would need to restart to get it, so not really worth it. Just means that we're going to be completely blind, because I'm not even going to get the notifications when, like, we're under attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how we lost our last fleet. But
yeah.
Now that I know that you're not getting the sounds, I'm sure it'll be fine.
This is going to cause no problems whatsoever.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. So we're actually hemorrhaging territory right now.
It doesn't look great.
They broke through our northern wall, and
that I heard. They just played sad trombone. Wish I had a person on standby for whenever things go buggy. Yeah, it's useful having a production team standing by and fixing all the things. For sure. They do great stuff.
Okay, so the pirates are taken care of.
Good.
Now we can send our battleships up here. Wait, no, they're marshalling here, aren't they? Run away!
At least we seem to have hyper relays throughout all of that area, so we can travel around nice and quickly.
Yeah, that's the advantage that we're sitting on here.
Just put them into aggressive stance, and they'll automatically attack planets.
Yeah, they're in aggressive stance, but they didn't do it. Kind of confused.
Oh, they must have thought it was overwhelming odds against them or something. Then I guess.
Oh, maybe. Maybe I should have looked before I just sent all my armies to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh no, we're good. We're good.
Fine. Easy, even.
I think it could be because the regulators own the starbase, and then another this system is a mess because our overlord owns the starbase. One of our two opponents in the system owns the planet, but none of those people are the original owners of any of that stuff.
Because that was us, right?
This one, no, this one belonged to the Liberian Blessed Mandate, I believe. I
thought that was ours because that was our frontier base, and then our overlord came in, took it back, and because it's the overlord and not us, he took it because this is a total war. Because there's a huge starbase there, which I remember saying we need to defend that, and then we didn't.
You could be right. You could be right. Memories are fuzzy. The advantages or the disadvantages of streaming at 8 o'clock in the morning. Like I watched the stream last night and I was like, I don't remember doing half of the stuff the one I'm seeing. Okay, so we've what? Okay, so that's gone back. That's gone to the regulators.
Recommendation: change it so we can have a penal colony on a planet of any size. Would make the 13-14 size ones more useful. Is there a size limit on penal colonies?
Not that I'm aware of. I mean, I will admit that I don't use those. Ooh, I don't use those specialized planet designations very often.
Yeah, me either.
So it's entirely possible that
Smallest they can be is a size 15. Interesting.
Interesting.
Fair enough.
I did not know that. I learned something today. It's going to be a good day.
So the counterattack is going good. We've taken Sagas back again, and it's now counting as ours. Friendly system. How's the war exhaustion? It's not great.
War exhaustion is not going to. I don't think the war exhaustion ticks up in the total war or in the war in heaven the same as it does in a regular war. I think I'm gonna have to build a second fleet of armies here.
Sounds weird to say a fleet of armies, but yes, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Wow. This war is really bankrupting us, isn't it?
It's not been good. Still losing a lot of energy, though we still have a lot in the bank. You still have a surplus of 300 alloys, which is decent. Have a surplus of minerals. Losing a bit of food, losing a tiny bit of consumer goods, but everything at the moment is looking fairly stable.
We're also still buying like 500 minerals a month.
Right, so we need more mines.
Yeah, we're like it seems to be okay, but it's really not. It's all just a facade.
We're just very good at building facades with all the minerals that we're producing.
Exactly. I need somewhere where I can build more mining districts. I'm getting a lot of refugees, which is nice because they can work in the mines.
That's a nice upgrade there. A couple of manufacturing worlds. Yeah, I was going to say, are there any other worlds that we could switch other districts into mining districts?
I don't think so. Before we started the stream, I went through everything, and there are very few mining districts available. But yeah, you can see we're buying 550 here.
Yarp.
Which
and selling
is
300 alloys. Oh, and motes and gases. Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, we have quite a few of those, so I don't think that's really a problem. We also have a bunch of rare crystals you can sell off.
I'm saving those as like my my emergency kind of backup plan here.
Oh, you're not expecting everything to go completely according to plan then? You need a backup. I thought everything was fine, Freaky. You lying to me?
Of course, always. They have 2 armies here. What do they expect to? They might do it. Where are my armies? Is there a planet in this system?
Doesn't have the icon for a planet, so no.
I got confused because there was higher general, so you don't yell at me.
Ah! Well done.
I got confused because I was clicked on the wrong empire. I was clicked on one of the empires we were at war with, and so it looked like this was occupied by the enemies,
Nope,
even though we had everything there. So
we have physics research outstanding and also a tradition.
Easily confused, that's all. No. Yeah, fire rate. Oh, maybe I want ship upkeep. ship upkeep, I think.
Sapiens AI. Get the better combat computers.
Yeah, I'm sure nothing will go wrong there.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Mhm.
No problems whatsoever.
I mean, it's never gone wrong thus far. And that just shows to go you, doesn't it? And it'll just never go wrong. It'll always be fine.
You still got like 200 naval capacity you could use for more ships.
Yeah, but I'm struggling to support what I have.
You have also just managed to isolate 2 enemy fleets on that spin-off system next to where your current fleets are.
Ooh. Oh.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
power. You have
I've
70,
got-
they have like 300.
I've got 80, and they've got
Well, there's 100 right there, 150,
200.
190. Yeah.
Okay, we'll just
We'll be just going back a little bit here.
mosey on along here. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
Is there any advantage to put planets into a sector except for assigning a governor?
You get once they're in a sector, you can assign them a designation. So you can see like the Forge World designation here gives 25% build speed industrial districts, and metallurgists have 20% less upkeep.
Oh, is that only possible if they're in a sector?
I believe so.
Huh,
I don't
okay.
have a planet that's not in a sector now, so I can't confirm it, but I think so. As well, the governor here provides. This is an intellectual governor, so she's providing a research boost, which levels up over time as the governor levels up as well.
So the governors are
So
a
yes,
pretty big deal. You do want to invest in sectors.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, one thing I did notice on that screen is the automation button has moved. This update,
Huh?
because we are playing on the open beta, which is currently still available, and yeah.
Actually, where are my planets? Oh, I got the sectors thing closed because there's so many of them. Planet automation.
Yeah, it used to just be the little button. Now it actually says planet automation.
Okay.
Because part of the feedback we got was planet automation was always hidden, so people didn't realize it exists, and it's very much aimed towards new players. So if new players don't know it exists, then what's the point? So they've broken out the planet automation into its own section, so you can see it's there.
That's very smart.
Yes.
I don't think that even with all of our fleets combined that we can actually fight this.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh is right.
There's a few. You may want to retreat. Probably wise. Run away! Run away!
Keep running!
Thank you guys for supporting console version. You're welcome, John Dare.
Oh, we are in trouble.
It's fine. I see no issues.
No, not fine. This is horrifying.
I have faith in you. You can still pull this one back and win. Maybe, probably.
Okay, let's cancel that.
You can probably reduce the amount of minerals we're buying to 450.
Yeah.
I think actually the bigger issue is going to be the food and the consumer goods.
Good Lord, how did that happen?
I don't know. Did we lose a planet somewhere?
Wow, look at my edict capacity. Oh,
Blimey.
nutritional plenitude. I'll turn that off.
There you
I
go,
don't
that's
think
the food sorted.
capacity. I don't think capacity subsidies is doing anything for us,
Probably not.
considering most of our stuff is coming from trade. So
Well,
we'll
hover
turn
over
that
the
off.
energy and then you can see what's coming from trade and what's coming from generators. So produce trade 500 and then jobs 1,100. So no, jobs are definitely producing it.
No, but that's jobs in general. That would include clerk jobs.
But clerks produce trade value, which is trade.
Maybe not.
No, clerks definitely don't contribute to that. That's definitely trade. That would be anyone else that does it.
We don't. Where are all of these technicians? Because there was 2 there. There was 4 there.
I have a few. Here's another 3. Another one, another group,
Okay.
another bunch, another bunch.
All right. I'll turn it back.
Because this is what I've been saying from the start. Like, we're a megacorp. We should be focusing on energy production, like trade value, production. And in fact, if we produce more trade value, because we have the consumer goods policy active, we would also get more consumer goods out of them. I believe.
Yeah, this is actually an interesting idea. Can we? Oh. I was
Are
hoping we
consoles
could.
getting the combat rework at the same time as PC? No. So consoles tend to be 2 updates behind? 3?
Generally, it takes 6 months to a year from when Tantalus starts working on a version to it being ready to be released.
Because we just released Aquatics on consoles. The next one would be Overlord.
Overlord, that's right. Yeah.
And we tend to do the updates at the same time as the DLC that was accompanying them. So you would need to wait until Toxoids.
If you go and look at the console edition forums, there's a expansion past 5 roadmap that lays out basically everything that's happening with console edition up to the start of next year. And that basically outlines what's coming with Overlord. Overlord will come with 3.3 and 3.4, so they'll get the Unity rework. And there's a ton of stuff. It's like literally like a 10-page long post that I wrote like 3 months ago, so I can't remember what's in it. But all the information is there, and if you go to the console edition forum, you should be able to find it. I didn't realize we were paused there. All right. We're hemorrhaging energy now. And consumer goods.
It's because you stopped selling alloys.
Yes. Because actually, that's a good point. We're facing an existential crisis.
Okay, so we're setting everyone to lower living conditions, which will hopefully reduce the amount of resources that they require.
I don't know if I need to click on these subspecies or not. I also probably will not have time to go back and check to be sure that it all applied correctly.
Why don't you check one of them and then you can see if the subspecies applied or not? So let's say do it in the humans.
Good idea, actually. But then I gotta find one of these pops too.
So, hang on, stop. Carry on.
Okay.
So
Here's
don't
a good one.
go onto the Ubaric, like the Overlord version, the main one,
This
then
one?
reset to default there. Then just click on the sub version.
Yeah.
And then see what rights they have. So set their rights. Living standard social welfare, so it has copied over. No,
It's
because it
not
went to
supposed to be
decent,
spelled-
didn't it?
Yeah, it's supposed to be decent. Didn't work anyway.
Huh. We just found a bug, the sort's not working.
Live on stream as usual. Okay, so this one's got decent conditions. For some reason, that one didn't take it.
They're all decent.
This one, it worked for that one.
So it was
Unless
just the
that
one that
one
we
up.
were testing, so our test version is the one that it failed on. Interesting.
Yeah. Either that or they already had decent conditions.
See, they're on social.
Yeah, I didn't reset those. Okay, let's let the month tick over, and hopefully we'll.
986 energy, 94 consumer goods. It'll be the consumer goods that go down to 42. So 50 consumer goods were recouped doing that. Hi Fang, my first time tuning in. I have a question to the devs. What would be your 3 or 4 most important things to know that you would recommend or advise to a newbie interested in starting Stellaris for the first time?
Just because you can build a building doesn't mean you should build a building.
I would say for your first game, don't worry too much about creating a custom empire. Just choose one that sounds cool thematically to what you want to try. Play as them. You'll learn the game and then you'll understand what all the custom functionality does, and then on your second playthrough create your own custom one. Because then you'll actually know what producing more consumer goods means, or needing not needing minerals for hang on, converting food upkeep into energy upkeep, that type of thing.
Yeah, it's a good point. There's there's an overwhelming number of options at the start of the game.
Yep. So keep the options limited, learn the game itself and work out how it all functions, and then start worrying about the customized game styles, because they are a lot of fun. They are definitely, like, Stellaris at its strongest is when you create something of your own, but when you first do it, it can be really overwhelming.
Yeah, Stellaris is. Oh, we don't have enough unity. Oh, we're negative unity. I'll leave it to me.
And the
Oh, and they
initiative
all
buff.
turn off.
Yep.
Oh, wow, wow.
Womp.
Stellaris is a lot like KSP in that respect. You know what I mean? Like you should like the Kerbal Space Program. You spend like hours and hours in the vehicle assembly building. I'm like that with Stellaris with the species creator. I'll spend hours and hours in the species creator and sometimes never actually get to start a game.
Been there, done that.
Yep.
Interested in the politics of other species with regards to sci-fi, so basically lots of narrative choice in your recommendations. Play as someone who's xenophile, so you can actually do interactions with other races more easily, because you get the extra envoys and they'll just like you more. And then you can start getting stuck into, if you have the DLCs for it, into things like the Galactic Community. Is Galactic Community DLC locked? I forget.
Yes.
Which one? Federation?
No, Galactic Community is not DLC locked. The Galactic Council is DLC locked, and um, some of the higher resolutions are DLC locked. Federations.
Mhm.
To answer your question.
Hasn't the auto best for the ship designer had an overhaul in this patch as well? Yes, it did. So one of the cool things, which we probably should actually show off, is the fact that there are new roles. So we've got frigates now, but you can also set the role for the automatic ship builder. So here we're looking at corvettes. You can say I want to automatically produce screens, gunships, artillery, or brawlers, and it will set up your ship automatically based on your choice. So for example, if you want lots of close range, hard hitting ships, choose brawler. If you want something a bit more long range support, artillery, etc. And that also means you can have multiple different types of ships within the same role. So you could have a couple of cruisers which are carriers, for example, and then a couple of cruisers which are ships of the line. And then you can build both using the fleet manager.
Mordred, they're coming for us.
Rut roll. And where will we hold? Where is the last stand going to be?
I don't know. We can't. What? Okay, just started.
It's fine.
Okay, so this is 90, 160, and they've got 50, 110. Oh, they're more powerful than us. Run away!
It's lacking an admiral too.
One of our fleets is missing an admiral.
It says assign leader.
Oh yeah, we do have it now. I think I went in to assign a leader to one of them already, and didn't have the unity for buying it. Where is this? Oh, that's all the way over there. Do any of these stations have defense platforms built around them already? Or is any of them a bastion?
I use mixed fleets all the time without knowing the meta. I couldn't care less about meta, I do what's fun. So, I approve of that line of thinking. Not gonna lie, your trailers have continued to tantalize me for some time now, so maybe it's time I actually dove on in. Heck yeah, Fang. I hate the reinforced feature. I think I do it wrong. I need like 30 ships to max out a fleet across the reinforced, and I end up going like 600 capacity over. Yeah, I mean, you do need to build your ships with the naval capacity in mind. Sorry, you need to build your fleet with the naval capacity in mind, so that when you hit that reinforce, it's not just going to go completely over.
And I mean, like, when you're at war, being over naval capacity is not a big deal.
Depending on how much over. And it depends on the strength of your economy.
It's really shocking to me that I'm not over my naval capacity right now.
You're, in fact, 200 under it.
I know, and it hurts. It hurts. Because I want to be over my naval capacity right now.
But with the energy deficit that you're currently suffering, minus 1,000, it's kind of difficult to do that. Trying to figure out, can you merge fleets? I had two fleets yesterday, and one only half full, and wanted to just merge them, but I couldn't figure out how. Yes, you can, but you need to consider the fleet capacity. So if your fleet capacity is 80 and you have one fleet with 20 ships and one with 20 capacity, one with 30 capacity, you can merge them. But if it goes over the fleet capacity, then no.
And the button is right here.
Or you just press G.
Oh, G works.
Because yes, I'm constantly merging. For some reason, Freak likes to play with like 50 different fleets, and I'm just like, one or two big ones, done.
Well, that's my fleet capacity is what's limiting some of this, at least.
You could merge at least two of those, possibly even three.
This one is down in the Fallen Empires space.
Hotkey for doing it is G, very useful. I agree.
No, they're all running away. Now I want to come back down.
Maybe focusing on Xenophile build, but also with my hands in building defensive products rather seems like a savvy choice considering I went after firepower and the like. Yeah, so you can absolutely do Xenophile. How would you do that? Again, if you have the Overlord DLC, then you can make mercenaries. And then you could just make a living hiring mercenaries out to people. And you can increase your mercenary capacity through traditions and through civics. I think it's possible to get up to like 4 or 5 different mercenary groups. And then you're just reaping in all of the other dividends from them being rented out. Just be careful you don't go to war with whoever you've rented it to.
You do get the option to recall them as well, if you're at war with the person.
Space Vikings, here I come.
I don't know if you don't need to be at war with the person. You could just recall your mercenary fleet at any time for an influence cost, I think. Excuse me.
See if I think the maximum is 6 mercenary enclaves. There you go. I think I've done it with 5 before.
So they all ran away from all this territory down here. So now we're stuck going back and retaking it again.
I wonder if your Fallen Empire boss man is causing them problems somewhere. You seem to be losing the northern quadrant.
Yeah.
One front too many. In fact, I could probably even say 2 fronts too many.
Yeah. Why are you unhappy? Be happier.
Okay. I'm really happy right now. Things are going fantastic. Yay! We're losing no systems. There is no problems here. Everyone's really happy and there is not about to be a food deficit or an energy deficit, which is actually even more pressing. That was way too loud.
What is the price of alloys right now on the market?
Average.
That's very high.
10's high? 10's
For
about
the
average,
sell
isn't it?
price?
Actually, no, sell price, yeah, that is high.
It's it fluctuates. Like when the galaxy's in turmoil and a lot of people are buying alloys, it's price goes up. But I don't follow it. No, it's been a long time since I've seen it that high anyway. Maybe it's just because I don't normally sell alloys.
Mm-hmm.
Could be that.
Wow, Fun and Games sending us a bit of a essay here. Recently met the Pretty Key and Waxo Raiders, round where I had pretty upset Empire neighbours who had pretty intense wars with me. Pretty Key eventually got declared as a crisis. The galaxy war began as being attacked by the Pretty Key because I was at their borders and basically the cubes came over and did some big damage, forcing me to evacuate multiple planets to not have them explode the star. Basically, allied empires pushed through and managed to destroy the galaxy-ending weapon in their home system, which saved the galaxy, although the cubes would terrorize many territories for years to come until they were forced out after the Pretty Key gave up the neighbors declare war on me. Right after the Pretty Key... This is hard to read when it's all split up. After the Pretty Key crisis, which made me scramble the fleets that are on the other side of the Empire, but luckily I had a big station holding the line for a little bit so my fleets could arrive. Yeah, having those big strongholds and fortresses and things like that can definitely be very, very useful. I usually play very defensively. Great big fortress lines and then fleets kind of roaming between them defending. Been playing as an exterminator species, only expanding my empire slowly, keeping up 1 to 2 high plane entry points into my empire to defend. Build slowly and just defend early in the game. Yep, that's a good way of doing it. I mean, when we started this war, there was only 2 ways into our empire. Like I said, 2 fronts too many. would have been nice if we could have kept this contained and fighting just in the Fallen Empire's lands. But the fact that we're at war with the massive galactic federation is also a problem. Is that federation actually at war with the other Fallen Empire? Or are they just at war with us?
They are just at war with us.
Why is that? I feel like they should be at war with both sides.
Can you stop?
No.
Not you. Why do you need to be this way? Like, why can't you just not revolt?
It's because they're revolting. Can you distribute luxuries? Would that help?
You already did that.
Okay. Why are they so unhappy?
I don't know.
Immunities are really good. Minus 10 stabilities, they should be at 41.
Okay, so they're unhappy about the food shortage.
Which is going
these
to
are
disappear
grateful.
soon. But all of their happiness is good. It's all 78. 88. Oh, no, it's habitability, sorry. Oh, there's happiness, 40.
Low faction approval. Oh, very low faction approval. That's what it is.
So you need to get the factions supporting you a bit better.
Or I need to resettle these rulers.
Mhm.
Excuse me. I need to resettle these rulers somewhere else, where they'll be happier, or where their unhappiness will matter less.
I think you should resettle those rulers into space.
Did we take Scion?
I'm afraid you're being judged again. Commander Umar saying, there goes Mr. Freak ruining another empire. Just enslave them.
I can't enslave them. They're ruler. One thing, they're ruler pops, and two, we're fanatic, xenophile, egalitarian.
Here's an idea. What about a choice to play a voice file in place of text, like a sound file we hear when we play? I have a feeling that would actually be potentially more annoying, because the rate you read is generally a lot quicker than the rate you speak. So if you're worried about walls of text, then having a voice reading it probably wouldn't help you.
Interestingly enough, if you go to accessibility and go down to text to speech, turn that to on.
And then it'll read for you. But does it keep reading if you close it?
Yeah, it does. Now, just so everybody in the chat knows, I'm going to click this button the next time it shows up. Neither me nor Mordred can actually hear it. And it may read the event text in Swedish.
Oh.
So I'm going to do it when we get an event pop-up. I'm going to do it. But it may read the event text in Swedish because it's based off of the language that your computer is set on.
I think our computer's
like
English.
your Windows settings.
I'm fairly sure it's English.
Yeah, the keyboards are all Swedish, so it's kind of confusing to me what it's going to read it in. But we're gonna click it, and we're gonna find out, and hopefully chat's gonna tell us what exactly we've done to them.
So the food shortage is about to go, and there goes the revolt. That should be an event pop-up.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Chat can't hear the in-game sounds, though. They said they could. Oh, it's just music.
The populace on Kellogg's Keep are rebelling. They have cast off our rule and now style themselves the Iberic Blessed Band-Aid. We can only help this instability does not spread further. See? Look, it works perfectly.
Perfect. So we were going to show off text-to-speech without actually being able to hear the text-to-speech. And right now the computer's just talking to itself.
It does work. And it does keep reading when you close it.
So there you go. You have a way of doing it already. Let us know how it works, if you like it, if you like the implementation.
We just lost a huge section of our empire here.
And yet everything's still fine, isn't it? There are no problems. We're definitely winning this war. Right? You have a tradition.
Yeah, definitely.
Rare crystals. You still have a tradition.
They have 190k.
Oh, that's the rebel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be fun to fight.
Did I chose to go to war with them, didn't I? Can I?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was about to say I've lost chat, and then it came back again.
I really want to just surrender that war right now, because they're gonna gut me.
We need espionage, able to promote unrest and sabotage the enemy economy. Not sure that would work so well against a fallen empire.
Oh, that's right. We're fighting. We're okay. So let's check in on our fallen empire buddies.
Everything's fine.
Well, they've regained a little space down here.
Yeah,
It
but
looks
they
like
were like twice as big as that for a while.
the Pelx Credonians look like they're
It's just the fact that we're at war with the entire galaxy, and the entire galaxy is not at war with the other fallen empire, which I do think is a bit weird.
Oh, they are now.
Oh, well, they are now.
Yeah.
Oh, better late than never.
Yeah, I agree.
So it kind of feels like the galaxy is going to win this one.
Joining the losing side in the war in heaven just means you get more land. Maybe. If my things weren't rebelling from underneath me, I probably would be a little bit happier, though.
I'm trying to think of the positives from a rebellion, but I'm kind of struggling right now.
And I don't have to micromanage those planets anymore.
There you go. Less responsibility.
Yes. Yay.
This game could use some ISB mechanics. What's ISB?
Imperial space battles. Oh, Proof space battles.
Oh, okay.
It's a mod.
Whenever I get the head of Zarklon relic, I know the Fallen Empire is about to get curb stomped. Unfortunately, we don't have that. Not this time around, anyway.
No, that would be cool, though, especially because we're... Oh, no, wait, we're on the side with the materialists, aren't we? Less cool. Less cool now.
Actually meant the Internal Security Bureau to deal with factions and rebellions.
Did we lose our homeworld? No, we couldn't have.
Don't know. I couldn't even tell you what our homeworld was. I just remember Arrakis.
Interestingly enough, I can't remember what our homeworld was either.
Was it the one that rebelled?
But I don't think it was any of these. We lost our homeworld in that rebellion. What is that white planet in the Botean system?
Oh yeah. Potentially habitable.
Oh, it's a terraforming candidate. They show on the galaxy map now.
That's really nice. Especially since Toxoids, you want to see where those terraforming candidates are.
Exactly.
That's a good change. I hadn't noticed that either. Good spot. Very good spot.
I thought it might have been a Crucible world. But yeah. Looks like we might have enough fleet. I just sneakily pressed the take point button, and we'll see if any Fallen Empire fleets come to our rescue.
What does take point do?
It makes your allies follow you in a war, to their own detriment. Basically, they'll give up defending themselves and send their stuff to you.
Do we really want them doing that though? Because they are the ones who are basically holding up the Fallen Empire at the moment. The guys that we've been fighting are the rest of the galaxy, I believe.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: is that if we die, I mean, the galaxy basically stops doing everything. I don't think they actually need their fleets to defend this. I think we have enough now.
Spot on the consumer goods, I missed that. And alloys, our alloy production's gone backwards.
Our alloy production is great. It's just great.
It's spectacular, in fact.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you can probably stop selling so many alloys because we do have a surplus of energy at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think that we're going to have a surplus of energy if we stop selling.
Not as big a surplus, certainly.
This is a big QQ right here.
Oh, the 120k alloy, that's why I was getting confused. Doesn't look like that's going to go very well, and also we lost a bunch of admirals. Ouch. Are we set to do not retreat? We are.
Probably.
Certainly looks that way, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, that resolved our energy, our alloy shortage. That's
yeah, alloys, energy, minerals, it's all looking great.
Yeah.
No problems.
Okay. So I just surrendered that war because I've got nothing left to fight it. So
Now watch as they join the Galactic Federation and declare war on us again.
they can't join while that federation is at war. So that's good for us, at least. But yeah, Jeff's in chat for our fleet.
Jeff's in chat. The fleet is done. It's done for. Did we lose all of our fleets again? Because they were running, but now we've only got the one, which is Parex Armada.
Yeah, we lost all our fleets when we tried to fight them in Siggy.
Yeah, but there were three of them that were withdrawing. They were lost in
space.
Oh,
I merged them all.
Oh, okay.
One. Yeah.
I thought they'd been lost in, like, now neutral space, so they were just like, Remember when you
Oh.
wanted to go over naval capacity? Oh yeah, I remember that. Now we're
Those
less
were
than
the
a
days.
fifth of it.
Those were the days.
Like even we would now be inferior even to the artists troop.
We more than likely are, yep.
Well, the consumer goods shortage situation is being reduced, but we still have 144 short. We're still short on energy. We're making a lot of minerals now, and alloys.
Yeah, we're buying monthly alloys. That's why our energy is tanking.
And also, whatever planet we lost was probably the one producing the alloys, because our mineral production is now fantastic.
Yeah, our homeworld. This is the remnant's origin, so our homeworld was in Acupitopolis.
Sorry, you said that wrong. Could you pronounce it properly, please?
Acupitopolis.
There you go.
Okay. And so we've lost like all of our all of our alloy production, which is why I threw all of our fleet into it, because we'll never be able to beat them again, I don't think.
Nope, that's reasonable.
And that was our one hope to beat them. We
Yeah,
failed.
exactly. Tibial element. So, what's the grand plan to win this war now?
Our grand plan is to just not lose this war at this point. Yeah, no, there's no more grand plan. When we lost our homeworld, that became a moot point.
There you go, Wooden Monkey God. You say it correctly. Just pray the Fallen Empire wins and build clone armies. The Fallen Empire is not going to win because for the majority of this war, it was at war with the rest of the galaxy where the other Fallen Empire wasn't. They are now, but damage is done. Hey, Lady Magnus. At this point, you just restart the game. Oh, how are we doing for time? It is 20 past 2, so we've still got another 40 minutes. So 40 minutes to bring this back and win, Matthew. Go! Fastest
Easy.
speed, bring it back. GG, easy.
All too easy.
Show us your skills. Meta the craziness out of this. No pressure.
What?
Exactly, no pressure. You got this, probably.
Okay.
I think I see the problem. You are organic.
Yeah, how about begging for forgiveness? That's true. Can I wipe peace out of any of these wars? I'm not the war leader of any of these, so that's not going to happen.
Man, it sucks not being the war leader in a total war battle. Crikey. You'll be the one losing everything, literally. Is there an option to disable federations? I don't think so. Why would you want to?
The AI uprising emergency shuttle? Oh, you mean trigger an AI uprising, then play as determined exterminators and get out of participating in the war in heaven that way?
Oh, so take over the Ubanic Blessing Mandate. Or something similar.
Yeah, basically what it does is triggers it splits your empire down the middle, and you get the option to either play as machines or play as your old empire.
AI always seems to have federations up really quickly. They tend to gang up and snowball. True.
Yeah,
I have opinions on that, but I'm not going to air them here.
I mean, like,
hiding the negative economy notifications aren't going to hide the fact that we are heavily in debt. Sometimes the other side of the galaxy is doing things, which is good. True.
I do like how the AI bands together more now. It really feels like the AI treats me as more of a threat than it used to. It is annoying that I can't warmonger quite as much as I used to because they all team up. One thing you can do is force spawn slaver or purifier empires in your galaxies. In galaxy creation, there's a little button next to the empire, and you click it, and
yeah, that button's one of the most useful buttons actually in the game. I really like that one. You can set it so don't spawn this empire, sometimes spawn this empire, or force spawn this empire.
Yeah.
So you can basically create your own curated galaxies, and you create all of the empires that you'll be up against. That was actually the original idea behind A Court of Paradise. We curate and create our own galaxy with lore and backgrounds for all of the different nations you'd be up against. We just didn't have time.
And yeah, but I forget what I was saying now. I'm such a space cadet.
Wait, so you're fighting a war against the whole galaxy, judging from the amount of empires in the enemy war list? Yes. This is the war in heaven. This is the big one. This is the First World War, the First Galactic War. The two fallen empires awaken, and then they pull the rest of the galaxy into one of their two sides, or you go into a neutral third side, which is the rest of the galaxy in a federation. Unfortunately, only we and one other joined the two fallen empires, and then everybody else banded together in the anti-fallen empire coalition.
That's not true. Our side had 4 at the start. It had 2 AIs, us and the Fallen Empire, and the other side had 2 plus the Fallen Empire.
Okay.
Like 2 AIs plus the Fallen Empire, but they all died.
Yeah. Pretty quickly. We're the last one standing. The last non-Fallen Empire still standing.
Yeah. So if you look at it like that, we're doing pretty good, right?
I feel like our buddy is actually gaining some territory back.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained some. Let's check out the Empire map mode. That's probably an easy way to tell. So these are the Agarians here. That's our space daddy. And this is the Pelx Credonians, our evil stepmother.
Precisely that, yes. And now that the rest of the galaxy is coming for them as well. I mean, that might be why a bunch of the fleets pulled back, because that's when they went to war with Pelx Credonian.
Yeah, that could be. We're in a bind here. Why are all our fleets? Why are all our fleets MIA? What happened?
I don't know. Is that a battle notification there? Time paused. My bad.
Oh, it's
right.
hostile fleet detected. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that's why.
Only got in the war in heaven once. Didn't choose either of the fallen empires during the Galactic Federation. I chose to be a neutral. Enough.
Yeah, I kind of wish I chose to be a neutral now. Had I known that the entire galaxy was gonna choose to remain neutral, I probably would have chosen to remain neutral as well.
And then just be part of the scramble to fill the vacuum afterwards.
Yeah. But this is part of the Leviathan story pack, which is part of the Uncharted Frontiers bundle, which is on sale on Steam right now. Includes Space Game Stellaris, Megacorp, ancient relics, and leviathans. It's 58% off, I think, on Steam.
So if you wish to try this scenario where you're fighting the war in heaven, you can get that pack and you can do it. It's all about exploring the galaxy, seeing exactly what is out there, both in terms of profit, but also mystery and discovery. And then ultimately it could all end up in this huge war in heaven at the end. So you can recreate this for yourselves. See what it's all about.
And hopefully you do better than I did.
Man, we have a fleet of like 30k and that's it left. Oh dear.
Yeah, from like 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have a bunch of alloys. You could be building more.
I could be. But at my age, can I afford to wait? Okay, so we need recycling campaign. Why are you like this, game? Whoa. 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 0 stability.
Oh dear.
Very nice. Oh, I can't resettle pops there either.
Research agreement with our former vassal, our former colonies,
Yeah.
where they're wanting
So
us to give them a
they were-
whole bunch of science.
They rebelled against us, but they like us enough to try and get us to form a research agreement with them.
I mean, they're currently wary, but relations are improving. Could we diplo-vassalize them?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Like, they could feed us.
You just got another tradition as well. Oh, another revolt. Goody goody.
You know, where was that?
Check the situations.
Oh yeah, that's right. Situations.
That's what they're there for. Though that revolt is already pretty far advanced. Our entire empire is just going to crumble into these small little pieces.
Oh my heavens! It's so
That's
many star bases that are unhooked.
Yep, that's probably part of the reason why our economy is suffering a bit. Stability of 0.
I also don't see armies in the outliner. Do you see armies in the outliner?
No.
Whose are armies? Did I not notice?
Yeah,
looks that
probably
way.
because they were the fleets when they were intercepted and destroyed. Is this the beta or the current patch? This is beta.
Armies were in the space battle. Okay, well that answers that question. I guess we'll try. I think we're going to lose that system too. I don't think that there's anything we can do to stop that revolt.
The upside, if we lose that, is that's one of the fronts gone. Then we just have the northern front to worry about. It's basically forming a buffer state.
Yeah, that was always the plan.
I mean, it's why countries like Belgium and Switzerland exist. The buffer states between France and Germany. It's much the same.
Yes. I cannot demand subjugation of them.
Of course, the Belgium thing works so well. I don't see any downsides for having Belgium as a buffer.
Right. I can't diplo-vassalize them because I'm already a vassal.
Ah, that makes sense. We just need to wait until the War in Heaven's over. So if our Overlord dies, does the war just end? Or do they need to kill us as well?
Good question. If our Overlord dies, then we should be able to peace out of the war.
I was just wondering, because if this is a total war, then they would need to take everything.
Umar says that we just surrender if the Fallen Empire dies, which means that we would lose everything. Hello, kitty cat. Do you want to come up? Kitty cat does not want to come up.
No kitty cat this time.
You don't have a choice. Kitty cat. Yeah.
Not currently
Strongly
looking at the
worded
camera,
letter.
Bring it up more. There you are. Hello.
All right. He's so mad at me right now.
You grabbed me, then showed me off in front of the camera? Gah! Kitties ensure victory. There you go. You can't lose, otherwise the cat becomes disappointed. Oh, our minion just joined the galactic community. Nice. I was a vassal in the game, gave the primitives their own system, thought I'd have my own underlings, but nope, apparently my vassals belong to the Overlord. Yeah, because vassals can't themselves have vassals.
Mm-hmm. Let's hook up these trade routes. What that does for us.
I did not wish attention at this exact moment in time, and you gave me attention. This is not how it works, human. You give me attention only when I want it.
Where is this? Why can't I?
Tribal Almond is asking, can they see our traditions? Sorry, Tibial Almond, my bad. Expansion discovery, unyielding mercantile supremacy with the perks being... I don't know what those icons mean. What are
That
the
is
perks?
technological ascendancy, universal transactions, galactic force projection, and executive vigor.
So there you go. Once you have habitats, you can basically forge stronghold worlds and make it extremely hard to be conquered. Yeah, but for that you need a functioning economy. And right now our habitats are being used to just mine stuff. Just claiming things. Mine, 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 mine. The production team agrees.
Why are all these things unhooked? Is it? Do I not have a capital?
No, you lost your capital. Oh, do you mean you don't have a capital at all?
Yeah, I don't think I have a capital at all. I don't even know where I'd go to look at my capital, but I just don't think my empire has a capital set.
So choose a world which would make a good capital.
I can't set a capital when I'm... Oh, here it is. Orbital habitat.
Okay.
Womp womp.
So is that the second bug of the day that we've just found?
No, I mean a
'Cause
habitat.
You should be
is
able to move it.
I can't because I'm at war.
Oh. Is that the... just hover over the move capital tooltip. I thought it was complaining about lack of influence.
It may have also been complaining about lack of influence.
But you have 1,000, so it's not that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says not possible while at war. Okay, fair enough. That was me missing it. I just saw the red bit and then not that bit.
That's all right.
A functioning economy during a war. So greedy.
Okay, so we are avoiding this this thing, this revolt, which is good. So we're not going to get split in half.
All right, quick
At least
update
not
for you.
at least not from that.
Quick update for you here, Freak. You have got 22 minutes to win this war now. So come on, chop chop.
I was going to say, do I get to use console commands? I can get console commands.
You can use 2 console commands, not including the invincibility one. Let's have a bit of fun. This is the last stream of the year. Alright, let's go crazy.
For those of you who don't know, I just typed RR in console and maxed out my resources because I'm a bad person.
We gotta have a fighting chance. And we have 20 minutes in which to do it. So go.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Does that extend to turning off the console commands? Like, do I just get to type in the console twice?
Yes.
Or, okay, so if I turn on a command that's like a toggle command, I can't turn it back off, is what you're telling me.
Correct.
Okay, well then I will not turn on instant build because that also works for the AI.
Yes, it does. And no, you can't do win wars either.
Oh, right, okay. Effect. Every... Oh, no!
Yeah.
I forgot it's a Swedish keyboard. I was going to do affect every owned system set owner to me.
Yep. You're not allowed to switch the keyboard type either, so womp womp.
Why can't... Oh, because I'm xenophile, I can't take... become the crisis.
No, but can you take the fight the crisis or the fight the fallen empires one?
I could take that one, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Galactic Contender. There you go.
Galactic Contender.
Okay, lots of fleets are being built. It's nice to see. You're lacking a scientist apparently somewhere. And a tradition.
I mean, this
Maybe
stream-
harmony?
Well,
Because
I
you need to
think I
get your...
should-
Sorry, go on. I was just going to say harmony because it would make your empire more stable so you don't have these constant uprisings and revolts.
We've only got 20 minutes left. I think I want to do subterfuge
Fair enough.
for the tracking and chance to evade. Oh wow, I haven't picked up. Oh, that's right. Haha.
Unity, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Has anyone ever won the space race event? What happens? What's that? So I guess the short answer is no.
Oh my god.
There you go. That is both of your console commands. Hope you had fun.
I did. It was worth it.
Good, good. Master builders. Subject integration began. You got one set of technologies as well. You still need to get that extra scientist. There was a genius there. Nope, he's had his 2 console commands, I'm afraid, Umar. Done. The end.
Oh. What does Utopia 3320 do, Umar? What does it do, like end the war in heaven?
This is why I specified you only get a few. An event where the galactic community invites you in a race to compete with other empires. During the event, you get an option to boost your damage, shield, or speed. Tried all the options, but never won it. Okay. Now the question here is, are you actually going to hit the naval capacity limit? Oh no, are your fleet split in half?
My fleets are all over the place right now.
Yeah, one
Why?
of them is that northern pocket in Ukubea, so they're cut off. So you basically have to force Uboglilit. Can't play till Friday, I have exams all week. Oh man.
Go
Good
away.
luck.
I know why.
See you fun and games.
It's because I changed my living standards. Down to decent conditions. But I could change them back up now. If I wanted to.
Oh, right, in terms of the... Right, yeah. That's why your stability is so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that reset to default should affect everyone. So just check someone randomly, just see if they are.
Nope.
Well, good to know, regardless. 15 minutes remaining. Still got a war to win.
Oh yeah, I have significantly less pops now because
Somehow.
don't know how that happened yet. It's all very confusing to me.
Only done console commands once, and that was because I misclicked the wrong ascension. I mean, you use console commands all the time in testing, and I sometimes use them in streams to reverse a decision, which I know would ruin the stream otherwise. Generally, I don't like using them, though.
Yeah, as a rule, I don't use console commands on stream. But I mean, I mean, I could otherwise I could just sit here for 20 minutes and then we could end the stream.
But we want to keep this interesting, so we've got to keep things moving.
I don't
It'll
think that I'm
soon be-
actually gonna.
You actually run out of alloys. Oh, you got 125,000 of all the rare materials as well. Interesting. So that's basically unlimited energy for whatever it is that you wish to do.
I didn't get dark matter or Zro. That's
No, it's because you
disappointing.
don't produce it. So 3 of them you didn't get. Living metal, dark matter, and Zro. Last stream of the year is going to be tough for the next few weeks. I mean, that is just for Stellaris. But yes, this is the last Stellaris stream of the year. We'll be back again mid to late January, I believe. Basically, after this stream, we're going to be working out what our schedule is for like the next couple of months, both in terms of YouTube content and also streaming content. Because the YouTube stuff will still be going up over the holidays. We just need to work out precisely what it is we wish to produce and release.
I mean, we have the plan perfectly worked out.
Yeah,
You know.
it's beautifully worked out and planned, and we're definitely not doing things ad hoc. Actually, generally, no. We usually are pretty well planned, actually. May do
Well, I mean,
things
there
at the
are-
last minute, but the plan's there.
That's right. we might do it at the last minute, but we plan to do it at the last minute.
There you go. So were you able to break through that system? Have you tried?
No,
One of
I
your
was
fleets
not
just
able
got
to break
defeated.
through that. I was not able to break through that system. Thank you for rubbing it in.
Yeah, and you lost the shipyard there too.
And I lost the shipyard there too. Yep. Thanks for rubbing it in.
You're welcome. I just want to make sure that you're fully up to date on the state of affairs at the moment.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Of course.
It's going well. This is only 90k, so this should be a win for us.
Especially if that other fleet's just going to fly off and leave. Oh, that's 130k. Still smashing it up. Nice.
Yeah.
Took the system back. Good. Well done.
Do we have any armies survive?
No, we established this already. 10 minutes remaining.
Alright. I'm really concerned about the quality of armies I'm recruiting here, as you can tell.
Absolutely. It's not like just number of armies wins in this or anything like that.
No, definitely not.
You've lost a lot of worlds and
Hey,
habitats.
what's going on here? Okay,
You've lost like the entirety of your north.
no, that's probably what it is.
And because that southern revolta never popped up, you
Probably.
still have a hostile border down there. Oh no, it's not a hostile border. It's the one with your ally, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you're good. Are they growing?
No, I think the Pelx Gridonians are beating them back again.
Yeah, they are. In fact, well, they got little systems all over the place now. But Pelx Credonian seems to be losing some ground as well.
Yeah, everybody's losing to the League of Non-Aligned Worlds. I mean, that's what happens when literally everybody in the galaxy joins.
It wasn't literally everybody in the galaxy, as you previously mentioned. 4 people joined the Materialists and 2 people joined the Spiritualists, so it's not everyone. It's just
No.
It's just most of them.
No. Excuse me. Sorry.
And actually, right now, the spiritualists should be having the worst side of this deal, because half the galaxy is going to be stuck behind that one choke point, which is on their side of the galaxy.
It's true. You'd think that. You'd think that.
And the Hoovu-Doovu enlightened nations are probably just sitting there going, ha! I'm right at the back of the galaxy. You guys can't touch me. Yes.
Yeah.
Great minds.
Yeah.
Can't touch this.
How much is this? This is 20k. So we can deal with that one. Of course, the 20k move to cut off our armies rather than engage our fleets.
You have 7 minutes remaining. I still get nightmares from that. Like, whenever I hear, like, you have such and such minutes remaining, it's like those missions in Red Alert and Command and Conquer. Oh, I hated those. Like, timed missions, nothing is worse. I want to take my time. I want to build up. I want to do things in my own way. You have 2 minutes remaining. Ah!
Yeah. I'm there with you. Oh, wow.
You've actually spent most of the energy already. Nice. And the food, too. And the alloys.
How are we buying 2,000 alloys a month and still minus?
Or hover over. Well, it's because you lost all of your industrial worlds.
Yeah, probably.
So you're producing 38.
No, I think it's that I don't have enough resources to buy 2,000.
Possibly that too. Yep, minus 36k energy. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got you. Understood. Understood.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. What do you mean I'm being greedy? You're being greedy.
But yeah, your energy is going to run out soon, TM. Oh no, it's recovering again.
Yeah, I cut it down from like 1,100 to 500 or something.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. You have 5 minutes remaining. I want to see this glorious counterattack. I wish to see the death and defeat of our enemies.
Very well.
Yeah.
We'll try to make it. We'll try to make it down there.
All right, I will say that if you take the Spiritualist Fallen Empire's capital, that's a win. In 5 minutes. I'm actually going to put my phone onto clock mode so I can see it by the second.
There's no way I'm going to be able to do that.
Well, that's just defeatism.
So you're supposed to say not with that attitude, no.
Exactly. That's defeatism. Why can't I see by seconds? Oh, that's annoying. Booth, can we get a timer or a clock until the end of the stream on my central screen? Four minutes. Yeah, I know that, but I want to see it in front of me so I can... Aww. Fine, I'll leave it on my phone. But for some reason I can't see the seconds on my phone. It's just the minutes. There we go. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Perfect. Alright. You have 3 minutes remaining.
I think I just lost.
Really?
Well, maybe not if they engage me piecemeal. I might be okay.
Yeah, there's little pieces here and there. Bit by bit. The real question is whether you're going to have time to pull back and repair your fleets between engagements or not.
Oh, I'm not. This is war. There's no
You
time
waited-
for repairs.
You waited too long on the build-up.
Where is their homeworld? It's not the one in teal, is it? It's the one
It's
in
the
yellow.
yellow one, yeah. It's going to be like right on the edge of this.
I don't see it.
There it is. Akinar is right at the end.
Where?
Akinar,
Oh
right
my
there.
god.
Go. You have
Oh my god.
2 minutes remaining. This is when we need
Alright.
the 24 clock chimes.
Oh,
Cha-chang,
look at this!
cha-chang, cha-chang,
Look at this.
cha-chang. Oh yeah, perfect. Easy.
Oh, wonderful. All right. Well, I mean,
Just go around it. It's easy. No problem.
One way to go. It's
Onwards to glory. Oh, they're attacking. It just came to you instead.
oh, I was on fastest. They did a little victory lap there. Did you see that?
I did. That was very humble of them.
Yeah, no, there wasn't anything I was going to do against 400k at this point. So
I
yeah,
thought that they would have
I
been
guess-
worn down by now, but apparently not.
Well, they were just coming out of their space. They probably repaired.
You have 1 minute remaining. Shall we just end it here? Because I don't think we're going to pull this one back. Seeing as we need
I was
to
going to say
rebuild
our fleet. We've got 9k alloys, and our fleet is 500 fleet power.
Perfect.
So we could probably call it here. Yeah.
Onwards to glory. Flew
Onward.
the 515 fleet power.
Forward,
Anyway,
I'm
so
Terry.
thank you everyone for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, be sure to hit the follow buttons either here on Twitch or on YouTube. And if you're currently watching on YouTube, why don't you come over to Twitch and hit the follow? And if you're on YouTube, on Twitch, then why don't you go over to YouTube and hit the follow button? It's there as well. You know, a little bit of cross-pollination because we're constantly doing things on both of those channels at different times with different types of content. If you have really enjoyed this, then that's awesome. I'm glad to have heard that. But like I said earlier, this is the last stream for Stellaris of the year. There will still be, I think, other Paradox stuff here on Paradox Interactive, and we'll be continuing to upload content
And
on
there's
the Yuptops.
One more thing.
Yes.
If you like this stream, pick up the Uncharted Frontiers bundle. It includes Stellaris, Megacorp, Leviathans, and Ancient Relics. It is 58% off
And
until tomorrow.
yes,
So it's your last chance.
get in there and send us some screenshots of your own wars in heaven. I'm kind of curious to see how those are going. You can catch us on Twitter, you can get us on Discord and Facebook, and I think those are the main places. But yeah, send us the screenshots and say, hey, this is how we've done better than you foolish streamers. Is there anything else I need to say? Yes, I also want to say a big thank you to those in production booth at the moment, especially Nurgle, who's been here with us the whole time. But we also got Maddie and possibly Ben. I don't see if he's there right now. Otherwise, I think that's it until January. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. Until then,
Bye, everybody.
bye-bye.